So I'm Talia, I'm 21 years old and I'm a activist based in London. Mainly do work around environmental activism I guess not just environmental activism, but that's kind of where I started. At the moment, past year I've been working within the campaign against HS2, which has been involving quite a lot of frontline environmental defence. And more recently I've been helping to mobilise people in response to the policing bill that we're currently facing. So actually kind of activism and photography were both things that I was introduced to at a very young age. Both my parents were quite politically active, both involved in Green Party politics and a lot of environmental and kind of community activism. So I was kind of brought up by activists. So it was something I was kind of introduced to at quite a young age. And similarly with photography, I don't know what it was, but I kind of picked up a camera at about 7 or 8 and something just clicked with it. And that from pretty much the get-go, I was kind of set on doing both activism and photography, and I used to say that I wanted to be a Greenpeace photographer when I was 7 years old. So I feel it feels pretty cliche, but it's also kind of living my very odd childhood dreams. Yeah. So I think intersectionality for me is recognition of the bigger picture in the work that we do, especially when it comes to activism, especially when it comes to engaging with whatever issue it is that one is engaging with. I think it's important to recognise the extent to which no issue is isolated, and when it comes to any kind of activism work, whether that's environmental activism or working social justice or racial justice or gender equality or whatever it is that you're focusing on, you're not just engaging with that in a vacuum. Those issues don't occur, they don't exist in a vacuum. And I think recognising the extent to which we are all kind of working in resistance to various kind of systems of oppression and various power structures that have resulted in the need for resistance in different areas. You're not ever fighting just for one cause. There's always connections that mean that all these issues are inseparable.